that is on the call. Thank you so much for joining in. I know I train my team every Tuesday, so I know Candy's in my sister line. She's on my other team with Lindsay. So I think it's just having the opportunity to have a training to go back and watch if you can, or hop on live with someone like Laura to ask questions is very intimate. So thanks for joining. Laura and I met through just pretty much Saya. I reached out to her to do a training. I watched her training for Angie Bradley when she was hosting all of those, and through Sarah Anderson posted them. And I was like, man, she is a party queen and she can sell some stuff. And so I asked her to talk in our leadership group, and she delivered some really great information, even though she was like, I don't want to talk about leadership. But she gave us some solid nuggets. So I will let her take over. And like she said, if you have questions specifically, 100% ask. So I'll mute myself now, Laura.
Okay. So welcome everybody. Thanks for hopping in and listening to me ramble for a little bit. A little bit about myself. So obviously my name is Laura Vera, and I started with Zaya in December of 2018. I started like a lot of people who signed up for the discount. I didn't really want to sell. I just wanted a discount, and then I bought so much stuff I was kind of forced into selling so that my husband and I could still have a happy marriage. And so it was about 5 weeks after I signed up that I first told people that I was selling, and I wanted to sell enough to honestly buy a pair of leggings a month. That was my goal. That happened in the first couple days, or in the first day or so. And then it just kept growing to a point where I didn't really know what happened, right? Things just exploded, and I really didn't have answers at the time of why it was happening until the next month. I went back to look at things, and things were still kind of going crazy. And then I reevaluated, and I started thinking about what it was that I was doing that was helping me find success. And so I've kind of put those things together for you guys. And since then, it's been an amazing ride. I think in my first 14 months, it was 14 months when I hit the $100,000 mark. It was in March that I hit 100,000, and I hit 150 last week. So even during all of these times, I have been able to, my sales have increased so much. And that's not because I'm lucky. So I want to be able to share those reasons and things that I have found helpful for myself, and hopefully they will be helpful for you guys. So that's a little bit about me. Zaya-wise, I'm a mom to two little stinky boys, 4 and 6, and they might make an appearance during this. And so if they do, just please give them a wave and they'll eventually leave. And so, okay, so let's talk about this, because you guys are more here to listen to sales. And so I have never, I shouldn't say I've never done sales before, Zaya, because I was a realtor. So I sold houses, but that's very, very different, obviously. And so I think that sales is a lot about knowing your product and making those connections with people, and that's what's going to help you with your business. So the first thing, let's talk about knowing your product. Okay. When I say, like, we all know what inventory is like right now and what it's been like, and how things are selling out so fast, and people get frustrated because then you hear I wanted to get that for my customer and now I lost a customer. Well, I think it's so important to know your product, because I have never ever once lost a customer because a product has sold out. Okay. And that doesn't mean that I got them the product. I just haven't lost them because of it. Okay. I have been able to either tell them, one, don't worry, it's going to restock. We'll try again later, because I never will guarantee a pre-sale. Or two, I will just be like, oh yeah, that's great. You know what? Other people really like this because they do the same kind of activities and this, and you should check it out. And even if they say no, then I still have an idea of what they want. So if we get a restock that's not even what they were looking for, or if we get a new release that wasn't what they're looking for, I can still send suggestions that are going to be comparable things. Okay. So knowing your product is so important, because you don't want to just take that, oh, I only want this. You can be like, okay, this person really wants a white bomber bra, right? And we are out of white bomber bras. and then the black one restocks or something. You just, all you have to do is say, hey, you know what? We have this black bomber bra. Or you know what? People that really like the bomber bra, they're really liking the hero camo bra, or they're really liking this bra instead. And, or, you know, I need something high impact. We're out of all stars. Oh, look, our adjustable mesh bra is just restocked. How about you give one of those a try? Our girls that have larger chests and love that high impact feel, those bras are amazing. Give it a shot, you know? And so knowing all those things about your products and what they do is honestly the number one thing that's going to allow you to sell this, especially when we're sold out and things. But you always want to give them options, because even, you know, when inventory really bounces back, we're still going to have things that are sold out. That happens in every retail business. You can go on Nike's website and see your favorite pair of shoe, and it's almost guaranteed it's only sold out in your size. And so you're going to have to learn to browse and look somewhere else. So keep that in mind. You want to learn your products. And I tell my team this, spend 5 minutes a day. Go online to the website and pick a product and learn about it, okay? Read the description on that product. Head over to that marketing group, type in that product, look at that product on other bodies and see what they look like so that you can get an idea. Know if that product is true to size. Are we sizing up? Are we sizing down? What kind of activity are we going to do in that product? And, you know, you can just do all-star bras one day and say, okay, you know, and look at the size range. I would say, like, type in 32A all-star, and then you're going to know, okay, that's an extra small. Or type in 38B or 38D all-star, and now you know that that person ranges between a large and an extra large, okay? And you just have to spend 5 minutes on that. Spend 5 minutes the next day on learning about, like, what tanks do we have that are a little more flowy? Because what if all the twist tanks are sold out? What can I suggest to that person in its place that, you know, oh man, we're all out of twist tanks, which are super popular. So I'm definitely going to let you know when those restock. But we just released these, like, vented open back tanks that look like they have a similar look to it, different feel, a little bit cooler, which is great for the summer. And I think that you might want to give that one a shot. You know, so be able to understand the product. And I hope that you guys can hear how much I study these products when I just talk about them, and learning the size and being able to confidently tell those things. Now, I'm also going to have to, I go on that marketing group all the time and look up sizing just to confirm it. But I spend a lot of time reading and watching those Instagram reviews. And, you know, I know right now it's a little bit harder because Brenda's gorgeous, but everything fits her, right? And so we're really depending on that marketing group. And I will say that while our sizing does kind of vary, our legging sizing has gotten so much more consistent over time that we can kind of have a pretty good idea of sizing. And so just kind of get that idea, start to learn those products, learn what they're good for. I mean, do you know what your light and tights do? Do you know, other than, oh my gosh, those metallics are so cute and they dress up so cute and you can wear them to the gym, and then you can wear them with heels and you can do these things. But do you know that they have 4-way stretch fabric, that they're moisture wicking, that, you know, what those things are going to do? Because we are more than just a cute legging. We are selling the performance of it too. Okay, so understand when someone is asking you, okay, I am looking for a pair of leggings for Pilates. I don't want anything super compressive, but I don't like things to fall down. I want to feel comfortable. I don't like to feel like I'm being sucked in. Okay, great. You know what? I think you would really like those drawstring Luxe, because the drawstring helps it stay up. They're super soft. They have enough compression if we size you down, especially, well, except for the black ones. Those I wouldn't size down as much. But knowing those things will help you continue your business. And if you spend 5 minutes a day learning those major product lines like light and tights, all-star bras, bomber bras, and you know, all of what a Luxe is, all of those things, it's going to be so beneficial to you in just 2 weeks from now. And it's just really going to help your business. So I cannot say enough about how important it is for you to learn your products, because you want to be able to offer not what's just available on the website. You want to be able to say, this item is coming back in stock and it fits your needs. And oh my gosh, on Wednesday, we just released this item, and I think this is going to be a rock star for you. So take that time and invest in yourself and just learn those things. browse that product on the marketing site, see it on other bodies, and save those pictures too if you can. Because I personally believe I try to showcase our products on a variety of sizes and bodies and people, in all of my parties and in my Facebook group and things like that, not just the stock photos, because they can always just go online and see those. So I try to showcase them from, you know, not real people, because models are real people, obviously, but people that, you know, a variety of sizes. So again, know your products. I think that's most important. Also, be yourself, okay? We have over 36,000 reps in Zaya now, okay? They can buy from anyone they want. Why do they want to buy from you? Not because you copied somebody else's post and put it in your VIP group, or you copied the words out of the website and put it in your VIP group with that picture. Be you. Write it why you would love that product. Write it why they would love that product. You know, show them those things. Let them feel like they have a connection with you. It is all about developing relationships. I am going to talk to if someone from a party messages me and asks me a question, I am going to immediately try to find a connection with that person. And we are going to talk like we have been BFFs forever. And you know, I'm going to be like, you know, oh, I'm going to mention my kids to see if they have kids. I'm going to be me. I mean, I'm not doing it because I just want the sale, but I'm building a relationship with that person, because you never know. That person may be your next teammate. That person may be your next party host or whatever. Or they may just not like it. But either way, I'm trying to make them feel comfortable with who I am, because I ask a lot of people private questions like, you know, what's your bra size? What's your pant size? How tall are you? You know, around what is your weight? So I can help them with sizing. And those are hard questions for people to answer sometimes, you know, they feel uncomfortable. And so I try to talk to them in a way to make them feel comfortable and make a connection with them. Be funny, make jokes, don't be offensive, be careful with those jokes. You know, I leave politics out of things. I leave anything that could even be swayed any way offensive to anyone. Well, I try to out of things, you know, but you can still be funny and natural. You can be open with people. Don't be afraid to screw up. Don't be afraid to get something wrong. You know, did you miss a great point about a product on something in your description? Great, go in and edit it. Go in and add it. Did you have a typo? Fine, fix it. Like, it's okay to mess up. I mess up on the regular. And I think that's, you know, something that people see that's just genuine. The other day I was trying to do pictures, and my whole family literally just crashed my pictures and my live. Like, my husband's in it, my kids are in it. And I literally just posted, I was like, I really try to take pictures for you guys, but this just happened. So it's a cute tank and my husband likes it. And, you know, it's just being who you are and being authentic. Let them know why they want to buy from you. To give you guys an idea, why it's so important to differentiate yourself. I live in a subdivision, a neighborhood, not a town, a neighborhood. And it is a huge neighborhood. Don't get me wrong. We have like 10,000 houses out here, okay? It is a master plan community. And in my community, we have over 50 Zaya reps. 50, okay? That's more, like when I checked on this back in October or something, we had more in my subdivision than the entire city of Phoenix, Arizona, okay? And so does that mean that we are all in this huge competition? We're fighting for our customers? No. The majority of our customers are in like at least 5 VIP groups, and they can buy from whoever they want. I stress that to people. You know, I have customers that are like, I'm so sorry, I'm loyal to you, but so-and-so was doing this and I bought from, like, no, please don't be loyal to me. We all have different things that we are offering, and it's wonderful that we can all, you know, use this business in whatever way we want. And I'm so grateful that you're supporting different people. Okay, so we have to be ourselves, and we have to differentiate ourselves so that customers do still want to buy from us. Maybe they're not always buying from only us, but we have to give them a reason why they want to support our business. Okay. When COVID hit, when
Can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. Great. This is my internet acting crazy again. Hello? Laura? Oh my God. This is my problem.
I can hear you.
okay, so she's back now. Okay, I didn't.
Oh, there she is.
Okay, now it's recording again. Okay.
Okay.
So anyways, I didn't go on to my VIP group and make a sob story about, my family needs this, or, my husband's not working or anything, but, the people around me knew what was going on. And I got messages and I got cards from customers who would message me and just say, we see what you're doing. We know how hard you're working, and we want to support you, and we want to help you in any way that we can. And they were just buying stuff that they didn't even need at that point. But it wasn't because I'm posting something cute. It's because they knew me and they had a connection with me, and they wanted to support me as much as I want to support them too. And so you have to be yourself. You have to be able to open up yourself a little bit. You don't have to be completely vulnerable, but you have to let them see the person in you. And that's why they want to be a part of this with you, whether it's as a customer or as a teammate. Let them see those things. And then the other part about being yourself is go live. If you're like, my team probably hates that because they hear that from me like 1,000 times a day. Go live, go live, go live. And everyone's afraid because they're going to go live and they're going to make a mistake. And oh my gosh, and I go in. Are you handling those moments and presenting those to your customers? Okay. I talked about I don't guarantee pre-orders. Back in February, I had pre-orders for 25 pairs of metallics. It restocked that night and I got zero. I didn't get a single metallic, and I didn't get to catch them until they restocked again. What was it, May? And I would read people saying like, oh, I lost customers, my customers are so mad, I'm never going to be able, and I was just like, man, I didn't get it, because here's what happened for me. I missed all of the metallics. I made a post in my Facebook group and said, hey guys, guess what, those metallics just restocked. So sorry I missed it for you. I will do my best to get it for you on the next round. But I am so excited because I heard that we have these really great releases coming between now and then. And so if you see something you like, we know our things are flying fast, go grab it or let me know to grab it for you. And we'll get that taken care of. And then whenever the metallics come back, I'll do my best then. And so I didn't have anyone upset. When the metallics came back, I had the same pre-order list. It didn't change. And I didn't make it look like it was this horrible thing, right? I didn't make it look like, oh my gosh, this is terrible, we just sold out and blah, blah, blah. And when our website has issues, last week, when the payment processing, I had 2 parties going on and they were both pretty hot parties. When, I noticed that things were double charging or whatever it was, I just posted in my party and I just put a funny gif of on hold. I was like, hey guys, sorry, right now our processing company is having a little bit of difficulty keeping up with all the demand on our website. Once it's back and ready, I'll let you know and we can start shopping. You can still browse, but I encourage you not to purchase yet, And when it was back up and running, I posted a funny gif of Jim Carrey saying, it's alive. And I just said, okay, we're back in action. Let's get shopping. And that was it, and it wasn't this, did people not get the bra that they wanted? Maybe they wanted a red bomber and they missed it out on it because It sold out. Great. I mean, it stinks, but guess what? We just restocked it and it's coming back in July. So now, we're going to try again. Or, oh my gosh, you missed that red bomber, but look, this purple one just restocked, or this purple one is going to restock soon. It hasn't yet. Do you want me to put you on my pre-order list so that I can let you know when it comes in? And but just know, I think it's going to sell out super fast. So you have to be ready to order right away. Okay. I personally do pre-orders for my customers. I don't collect money because I don't guarantee that I get anything. Once I do, I will usually, if I know it's something like a bulk one, I'll order it all to me, ship it to me, and then I ship it out to them. I pay for it all. They pay me via Venmo and PayPal. I'm not saying you have to do those things. That's just the way I do it so that I can get one big order in at once and be done. But most of my sales right now are off of restocks. Okay, I sell more on restocks than I do on new releases. And why is that? Because I am telling everyone how great that restock that I know for sure is coming. I don't know when it's coming, but I know it's coming. Like I had like 15 summer shorts pre-orders because I knew summer shorts were coming. And then I just said, okay, give me your size, give me your color you want. And then I ordered all of them at once and then I shipped them out. Is there a little bit more in shipping? I don't really think so, because maybe I'm paying $7.50 or $10 to have them shipped to me, but I charge them $4 to ship to them, and usually it's around $3.31 for me to ship to them. And so, and to me, if I have that many in a pre-order, I'm willing to eat that $10 shipping, that original one, to get those out anyways. So I spend a lot of time talking about those and managing those customer expectations and letting them know what's happening. I don't tell my customers to go online when our website was down for an entire day in May, my customers didn't even know. Because I order for most of them. And again, that's my choice, because I know too many people leave things in their carts and then they don't want to get up and get their credit card or whatever. And I really enjoy their credit card points that just bought me a new grill. And so I do a lot of my ordering for my customers. It takes more time, but it lets me know that those orders are getting in. It lets me know that we're getting them in the right size. And again, I like the points. So just keep that in mind. So it's how you frame things with them and let them know what's coming. And then follow up. I follow up with every purchase. Okay. If somebody's in a party makes a purchase, I send them a message right away and say, thank you so much for your order. If we have not had any correspondence on Facebook, then I just send them a text. If we have had correspondence where I know they're going to get the message, I'll send it that way. So I send them that. The next week after a party, usually on Tuesday, I start my follow-ups with their deliveries. I start seeing if things were delivered and if they're at their house. And then I start asking if they've tried it on and how it fits and what they think. And that's when I go after to get them in my VIP group and get them in my party. Okay. Or get them to host a party. I still make suggestions like, oh man, someone tried summer shorts for the first time. And, I saw a picture of her and I could tell she's like a triathlete and all this stuff. And I was like, man, girl, is this your first purchase? And she's like, yeah, it's my first time to try Zaya. I was like, all right, well, I can tell you love to work out. Next time you have to try one of our bras, because she sent me a picture of her in a bikini. And I was like, you love to work out, give one of our bras a shot, because you'll be able to, train for your triathlon and you can jump in the pool. And so she ordered a bra, so I just, I'll say, okay, I'm gonna sit down for an hour and I'm gonna follow up with people. I'm gonna do these things. And then what happens is I've already followed up with those customers because I follow up twice a week. I start going back further. So last week, my follow-ups were for people from March. I went back to March people who haven't ordered since March. And I just said, hey, just checking in with you. I know we're spending a lot of time at home now. Just wondering, do you have any activewear needs for the summer? We've released a lot of great products since you last purchased. And some of them don't reply. And then some of them are like, oh man, I love those leggings. I've been meaning to reach out. And some of them, you know, I booked a party for next month from somebody who hadn't ordered since February. Like, oh yeah, man, you were such a great party participant for your friend. Don't you think it's your turn to earn those free and half off things? And she booked. So you don't have to just reach out to those people who have recently bought. You actually want to reach out to those people who haven't bought in a while, because that you knew loved what they got. Because they may have just forgotten, and they may have just needed a nudge, or they may have, yeah, just like, oh, I am missing that. So make sure, I mean, customer reach outs to me is the lifeline of my business. It's that private interaction with them because it's building the relationship. I'm showing them the products that I got to know, and I'm giving them a little more information. So don't be afraid to be ghosted. Don't be afraid to hear no. Because honestly, if you send a message to a customer, if you go down your order list and you send a message to customers, and you just do that on for an hour, by the time the day is over, you're not even going to remember who you messaged anyways. So it doesn't matter if they ignored you or if they didn't answer you or whatever. You still just sent the message, and you put it in their heads. And you don't know who's watching or when they're ready. You know, I had one week where I just didn't know where any of these customers were coming from. People that weren't in my VIP group were buying. People who, so that's important. Don't be afraid to share your business on your personal page, because your business is exactly that. I think I said this in Erica's last training we did, was if you had a cupcake shop and you opened it up, would you post that shop in your personal page and ask people to come visit your shop? You would. And do the same thing. This is your business. You don't have to be the person that makes 15 posts about Zaya in your personal page a day, but let them know your business. Let them know what you're doing, because there are people who are not in my VIP group who see what I'm posting, who see what I'm sharing, and may not need it then, but if I'm posting about it once every 4 days or so, when it comes time that they're like, okay, my Fabletics are not so fab, I want to give this a shot, they're going to reach out. So just keep that in mind. And don't be afraid. I know it takes everybody that like, ooh, I don't want to post this. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that MLM person, but be that person. Don't be afraid to be that person. And I actually made a post about this on my private thing the other day, that I was afraid to be that person. And I said, I am no longer afraid to be that person, because right now that person is paying all of my family bills. Okay. That person is taking care of things right now. You can't post. Okay. Erica's saying something about, don't post. I'm sorry. I'm not talking about like, post what you're making. You don't want to post those kind of numbers. You can post what you sold now, the volume. You cannot post how much you made. You can't post bonuses and things like that, but post about your business. Even if it's like this Wednesday, oh my gosh, our activewear company just dropped 16 releases, you know, or I'm part of this activewear company. Even if it's something subtle, I love being able to base my business off of wearing leggings and joggers, especially when we're all sitting at home. But don't be afraid to share what you're doing with all those people, because they are watching. So yes, there are rules about what you can and cannot say on your personal page. You cannot say your commissions. You cannot say your bonuses. You cannot post a sale on a public platform. So if you're running a sale, your personal page has to be private, and I just say the safest thing is to try to refer them to message you privately or join your VIP group. You can post as